Okay, guys, let's move on. Can you see my slide now?
Yes,
Hello?
Miss.
Yes,
Yeah.
Miss.
Is it writing personal narratives?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, okay, good. Now, this is another example, okay? This is another example of writing personal narratives, okay? So here we have, what is it? From telling to writing, okay? Now, this chapter will show you how to write personal narratives. So they sound just as exciting as the ones you tell. Now, okay? Let's look at this. If you compare with the previous narratives, okay, let me search it. Okay. This one is the previous example of narrative paragraph, right? Now, but this one is purely like just writing, like there isn't any like this the sense of telling story orally, okay, directly. Now, another example is this one. That's why the title is From Telling to Writing. So how to write personal narratives so they sound just as exciting as the ones you tell. So it's like actually you are telling a story about your life, but you write it, okay? So this is the example. What is the title?
Something's there.
Okay, all right. Any volunteer? Can you please read the first paragraph until something? Hello? Come on.
Last February, my dad and I were pulling down an old chicken.
Pulling down.
Pulling means yes. Yes. Last February, my dad and I were pulling down an old chicken coop in our backyard. I ripped up a board and saw something. Show something.
Okay. So this is the topic sentence. Last February, my dad and I were pulling down an old chicken coop in our backyard. I ripped off a board and saw something. Okay. Others volunteer, please. Can you go on until say it? Come on, hurry up. Next, come on. Ayo dong, jangan nunggu disebut namanya baru mau. Ayo. Next.
What's that? I said.
Hmm? And
What's that? I said. It's just a pile of all gray rice. My dad say. Then I young up another boat. I saw something pink and squishy looking. Dad,
Okay.
can gray rice
Stop
have
there,
a pink?
stop there. Agus, continue, Gus.
Yes, Miss.
Go on.
That can gray rag have a pink nose. Finally, that looked carefully into the chicken coop. It's a possum. We just wake up a sleeping possum. The possum walked away like it was dizzy. Then it disappeared into the wood. That long hit and I did too.
Disappeared. Agus, repeat after me. Disappeared.
Disappeared.
Laughed.
Loud.
Okay. So guys, now this is the example of personal narrative. Okay, you can do some screenshot if you want to make it an example. Okay, so what is your assignment from the previous meeting? From the previous Zoom? What is your assignment? Yang kuliah aja nggak ingat tugasnya apa.
Membuat map, Miss.
Oke, good. Udah jadi.
Saya sendiri udah, Miss. Teman-teman yang lain mungkin ada yang udah yang belum.
Okay. Yeah, map live, yeah. That's from the previous Zoom, okay? So now please make note, yeah, before you guys forget. I know you are easily get amnesia, okay? Please write the first writing you need to produce is writing your personal narratives, okay? So you should write narrative. Let's talk about your life story. It's easy, okay? Understand? For first assignment for today?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, good. Now let's move on. After narrative, we have descriptive paragraphs, okay? So there are 4 paragraphs we are going to talk about today. So you don't have to really write long like you write a novel, no. It's like writing paragraph. It's okay to write 2 or 3 paragraphs, it's fine. Okay, we have already discussed about narrative paragraph. Now let's move on to descriptive paragraph. So that's a descriptive paragraph describe a person, place, or thing. Yeah, a good descriptive paragraph uses words that help readers see, hear, smell, feel, and taste the subject. Okay, so this is the example of descriptive paragraph. It's different with narrative paragraph. So they are different in terms of function and then content, okay? Now, as you read the sample, watch for descriptive words. Yeah, pay attention on the descriptive words. Again, as we have already discussed, there are 3 basic parts of paragraph. That's topic, sentence, and then body, and then conclusion. Okay. Irma Khairani, can you please read the first paragraph, the topic sentence?
Yes, Miss. Zip Daily. Zip Daily is one of my favorite places to visit.
Places.
Places to visit. Lanjut ya, Miss.
Yeah, move on.
When you walk in the door, you smell corned beef and fresh coffee and 1,000 other great smells.
1,000 dari mana kakak nih?
100 other great smells. There are
Small mana small? Baca betul-betul.
smells.
Okay, stop. Stop there. So what is the topic sentence?
Zip Daily is one of my favorite places to visit.
Iya, topiknya ini tentang apa sih? Paragraf ini ngomongin tentang apa?
My favorite places to
My
visit.
holiday.
Iya,
Favorite.
about my favorite visit. Nggak ada ya yang ngomongin tentang best holiday. Nggak ada, Bang. Nggak ada di sini. Nah, itu namanya topic sentence. Oke? Nggak ada tentang holiday loh di sini. Dia cuman ngomongin ini nih topik sentence-nya. My favorite places to visit. Oke? Nah, itu ya. Nanti latihan menulis topik sentence yang betul. Nah, terus dia ngasih supporting detail. When you walk in the door, you smell corned beef and fresh coffee and 100 other great smells. Oke. Nah, ini dia mulai details yang pertama ya. Nih, guys, details coba kita lihat nih perbedaannya kalau deskriptif. Details give smell, sight, and sounds. Kita lihat kalimat pertama ini dia ngasih apa? Detailsnya. Cindy. What do you think, Cindy? When you walk in the door, you smell corned beef, fresh coffee, and 100 other great smells. What do you think? Cindy?
Iya, Miss, bentar.
Smells, Miss.
Mel ya? Oke. Nah, jadi details kalau untuk descriptive paragraph, nah, it gives like smell, membuat pembaca itu seolah-olah kita bisa merasakan baunya, walaupun kita itu tidak menciumnya. Jadi kita tuh bisa membayangkan, bisa merasakan baunya, guys. Oke? Nah, for example ya, misal ya, in bahasa Indonesia, I'm telling you bahasa Indonesia. Kami sudah bekerja di ladang selama kurang lebih 3 jam. Matahari terik. Nah, kami beristirahat di bawah pohon. Aku bisa mencium bau ikan asin bakar yang dibakar nenek dari ujung pondok. Nah, sebenarnya gimana? Coba bayangin misalnya panas terik, kita udah bekerja di ladang, mungkin mencangkul selama 3 jam, lapar ya, terus aduh pas istirahat duduk di bawah pohon, nyium bau ikan asin bakar itu gimana? Bisa nggak ngerasainnya? Bisa ya? Nah, padahal kita nggak di sana. Nah, itulah kekuatan the power of writing. Nah, jadi author yang baik itu dia bisa membuat readernya itu mencium apa yang dia tulis. Oke? Atau jalan di sepanjang jalan Mayang aku bulan ini adalah musim buah. Nah, aku berjalan sepanjang jalan dari Mendalo ke Telanai, semerbak durian hilir mudik di hidungku. Nah, bisa nggak nyium bau durian? Cium ya. Nah, itu maksudnya smell. Oke? Nah, itu maksudnya smell, kita bisa menarasikan sampai seolah-olah nanti, bukan sampai seolah-olah ya, tapi memang reader itu bisa merasakannya. Nah, itu details yang pertama ya. Nah, that's the descriptive. Oke, next. Hartati, Hartianti, Hartati, Tanti.
Miss,
Dera?
there are shelves everywhere, crammed with all kinds of food. There are bottles of olive oil, jars of pickles, and box of crackers.
Boxes, Kak. Boxes.
You can hear Zev yelling out people's
Boxes
name.
dibenerin. Kamu tuh dikoreksi, diulang dong. Itu kalau nggak pakai ES, boxnya, cara kamu ngucapin tadi itu satu. Ini kan lebih dari satu nih loh. Boxes.
And boxes of crackers. You can hear Zev yelling.
Stop until crackers. Okay. This one, guys. There are bottles of olive oil, jars and pickles, jars of pickles, and boxes of crackers. Okay. What is it? What kind of descriptive is it? The author gives details about?
Sights.
Yes, about sights. Jadi seolah-olah kita bisa melihat there are bottles of olive oil, ya. Ada botol minyak zaitun, ada jars of pickles, ada toples-toples manisan, and boxes of crackers. Ya. Ada tumpukan box-box crackers, biskuit. No, crackers. Okay? Now let's give sights. Nah, and then next. Yoga. Yoga nih diam aja. Come on,
Yes,
Yoga. Read, Iqra'i.
My favorite thing to order is cheese.
Not
Please.
yet. Sampai crackers tadi.
You can hear Zeb yelling out people's name when their food is ready. My favorite thing to order is cheese blinzes. They taste soft and sweet and warm. They put bright red uh, yang kalimat terakhir nggak kelihatan, Miss.
Okay, wait. Siapa sini? Kelas C ya?
Ya, Miss.
Ya, Miss.
Oke. Dari 2-3 orang yang on cam itu hanya 6 ya, berarti itulah yang hadir. Ada yang saya absen. Okay, no problem. Okay. Now you can hear, sorry, there are battles. Okay, you can hear Zeph yelling out people's name when their food is ready. My favorite thing, okay, to order is cheese blinzes. They taste soft and sweet and warm. Zest put bright red strawberry sauce on my blinzes. Yum. Okay, can you? What is the sound here?
You
What
can
is-
hear
Uh-uh.
you can hear Zeph yelling out people's name when their food is ready.
Okay, yes, correct. So the author give details about sounds, okay? And best detail saved for the last. Now let's look at this. Best detail saved for the last. What is it, Desi? What is the last detail?
My favorite thing to order is cheese blinzes. And then they taste soft and sweet and warm. Zeph brings red strawberry sauce on my blinzes. Yum.
Okay, all right. Now, if you guys aware, there are some differences in terms of context, okay? In terms of details, yeah? Now, in this, in narrative, okay, there are 3 parts, but the closing idea, it's like to remind again the readers about what is the topic sentence. While here in the descriptive, you describe the idea, and which help the readers to see, hear, and then feel, has, and taste and smells. Okay. Now that's the difference criteria of narrative and descriptive paragraph. Okay, up to here, any questions? Any question?
No, Miss, clearly.
No, yeah, so far so good. All right, okay. So far so clear. All right, so after that, after descriptive, we have, what do we have? 2 other more? We have expository and persuasive. Okay, where are you? See. Give me a second. Okay, sit down. Okay. Can you say it now? Expository and persuasive paragraph.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, good. Nah, we have narrative, we have descriptive, and now we have the two last paragraph. Expository, but okay, so please write also about descriptive paragraphs. Okay, so today you are writing kinds of paragraph. Okay, you have narrative. The second one is writing narratives, descriptive. Okay, you are free to describe. Maybe you want to describe your hometown, or maybe if you have garden, you want to describe your garden, or anything you want to write for your descriptive paragraph. But don't go so far from your life. Okay, just let's talk about your life. All right, now we have an expository paragraph. What is it? So this paragraph explains something or give information. Okay. So expository paragraph explains something or gives information. It includes all the facts a reader needs to understand the subject. As you read the sample below, watch for the words that explain. Okay. Nah, yuk kita lihat bedanya apa ya. Nah, in some expository paragraph, time words like first, second, third are used to keep the main idea in order. Now that's the differences. So expository explains something or give information. Okay, let's look at the example now. Living with a little brother. Okay, living with a little brother. Okay. Maulana, can you please read?
Yes, Miss.
Hmm.
Read yang living with my little itu, Miss.
Read the topic sentence.
Oh, yes, Miss. Living with my little brother can be hard.
Okay,
First-
stop. What is
Okay.
the topic sentence? What is it about?
My little brother can be hard.
No. Living. Living. Bukan my
Living
little
with my
brother-nya.
Oh, living.
Ya, maksudnya living with my little brother can be hard. Nah, itu topiknya, okay? The author wants to inform the readers about how hard is it to live with little brother. Okay? Nah, why is it so? Nah, dia mulai to explain. Oke, lanjut Maulana. Details yang pertama.
He tries
First,
to copy me. First.
Ini dulu
Oh,
nih lo first.
Maaf, Miss. Kurang fokus, Miss.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
First, he tries to copy me. If I have a second glass of milk, he does too.
Oke, stop. Dia ngasih tahu gimana sih kenapa living with little brother itu difficult. First katanya, he tries to copy me. Nah, itu yang bikin sulit ya, susah gitu. It's hard to live with my little brother, because first he tries to copy me. If I have a second glass of milk, he does too. Okay? Nah, lagi second example, the second.
Second, he always wants to play with my friends. If we play basketball, he wants to join in.
Okay.
But
Yes.
he is too small. Small.
Iya,
But
jangan small.
But he is too small.
All right, okay. So, the first, his brother tries to copy him. The second, he always want to play with my friends. Ya, jadi dia mau ikut main gitu. Nah, the third,
he wants to stay up as long as I do. He always says to...
Jangan as long as, aduh. As long as.
As long as.
As long as.
As long as.
Ah,
Third, he wants to stay up as long as I do. He always says to my mom.
my
mom. He always says to my mom, but Tim gets to stay up later. My mom says that he looks up to me, and I should be proud about that.
proud.
I'm trying to be, and I should be proud about that. I'm trying to be, but it is not always easy.
Oke, nah kita lihat ya. Nah, the author explained with 3 details why living with his brother can be hard, is hard. Okay, hey, let's look at this. Nah, jadi dia menggunakan kata first and then what else? First, second, and then third. And then in the closing idea, again, he write like, my mom says that he looks up me, like looks up to me, and I should be proud about that. I'm trying to be, but it's not always easy. Nah, if you are aware, kita lihat ini ya, kalimat awal sama closingnya ini dia seperti mengulang kembali ya. Nih, living with my brother can be hard. And then in the last, he says, I'm trying to be, but it is not always easy. Okay? Nah, right. So try. This is the third writing you should try to write today. It's about expository paragraph. Okay, you can find another example. It's up to you, but this is just the basic one, the simple one. Okay, the last is persuasive paragraph. Okay, well, my laptop is ran out battery and then I haven't come with my charger. Oh, congratulations. Oke, siapa lagi yang baca nih? Rizky. Ayo, Ki. What is persuasive paragraph?
Persuasive paragraph. Persuasive paragraph gives an opinion about something and tries to get readers to agree. As you read the sample below, watch for reasons that make the writer opinion strong.
Okay, all right. So persuasive paragraph gives an opinion about something and tries to get the readers to agree. Nah, namanya juga persuasif ya. Jadi ada persuasive paragraph, ada persuasive language, oke? Okay? Nah, intinya persuasive paragraph function to convince ya, untuk meyakinkan readers to have the same opinion. Now, let's look at this. Watch for reasons that what make writers' opinion strong. Oke, lanjut.
The way to go. Our neighborhood needs sidewalks. Sidewalks. It is dangerous and hard to get around without them. We can write our biggest.
What is the opinion? Mana topik sentence-nya?
Our neighborhood needs sidewalks.
Terus?
It is dangerous and
Mana
hard to
opinionnya
get.
yang mana? Wait, what is the opinion? The topic sentence, what is it? Opinion ya. Topik sentence-nya kan berupa opinion nih loh guys. Kalau persuasive paragraph, beda dengan narrative, expository, and descriptive. Kalau dia persuasive paragraph, it states an opinion. Nah, sekarang yang mana opinionnya, Kak?
It's dangerous. It is dangerous and hard to get around without them.
Dari sinilah, nih loh. Ini opinion nih. Our neighbor needs sidewalk. Ini tuh udah reason. Reason. Ini Nah, this is the opinion. Ini loh, opinionnya ini need sidewalk. Jadi menurut authors, our neighborhoods, maksudnya kompleknya itu needs sidewalk, oke? Need sidewalk. Why? Nah, look at this. Details give reasons. Details give reasons. Okay, details gives reason. Details give reason. Okay. Our neighborhood needs sidewalks. It is dangerous and hard to get around without them. Nah, ini the first reason. Reason yang kedua apa? Jadi reason yang pertama, kenapa neighborhood needs sidewalk? Guys, come on, 5 minutes again. The Zoom is off.
We can ride our bikes because our parents won't let us ride in the road.
No, ini loh. Ini nih Nana Kak, first reasonnya. It's dangerous. Kan topik sentence-nya ini loh, opinion ya. Our neighborhood needs sidewalks. Nah, ini opinion nih, state and opinion. Ini pendapat authornya nih, bahwa our neighbor needs sidewalk. Nah, and then why? Why do you need sidewalk? Because it's dangerous and hard to get around without them. That's the first. And then what else? The second reason is?
We can ride our bikes because our parents won't let us ride in the road.
Yeah, if they don't have sidewalk, they can't, or the kids cannot ride their bikes because their parents won't let them ride in the road, okay? The third. What is the third reason? What
We
is the third
can
reason?
use our inline skates or skateboards either.
Yeah, we can use our inline skates or skateboard either. Okay, without sidewalk, we can use our inline skates or skateboards either. Okay, that's the third reason. The fourth, what is the fourth reason? What is the fourth reason?
In the winter, we can even walk to our friends'
Yeah,
houses because the snow
I'm teaching now. Wait,
feels-
yeah.
Yes, miss.
So on the fourth reason.
In the winter, we can't even walk to our friends' houses because the snow builds up on the sides of the road.
Okay, so that's the fourth reason. In the winter, we can't even walk to our friends' houses because of the snow piles or up on the sides of the road. Okay, and then the last.
We
We are stuck playing in our own yards. Other
Okay.
neighbors have sidewalks, so we should too.
Two, we should too. Okay,
Two.
ya. Ya. Intinya apa sih nih? Authornya mau meyakinkan readers to what? To?
Yes, miss.
Ya, ini this paragraph wants to convince the readers for what?
to have sidewalks.
Yes, correct. Nah, the author wants to convince the readers that, okay, guys, we need sidewalks because of the reasons. Okay. Nah, and then this is the last closing sentence. He said, other neighbors have sidewalk. Okay. So we should too. Nah, because we are stuck playing in our own yard. Okay, nggak bisa kemana-mana without sidewalk, only stuck playing in our own yard. Okay, well, so these are the 4 criteria of 4 paragraph. We have already discussed about narrative, descriptive, and then expository, and the last is persuasive paragraphs. Okay, so far Any questions up to here? Any questions? No?
Nothing, Miss.
Okay, all right. All right, and so you have 4 paragraphs to write. Okay, that's your assignment for this week. You have narrative, descriptive, expository, and persuasive. For persuasive, it's free, whatever you want to convince ya. Intinya persuasive itu ingin membujuk pembaca untuk to have the same opinion or to act like the authors want to the readers do. Okay. And then what do we have here?